All right, guys, what is going on? I am back again for a video, and I just want to give you guys my quick impressions of Kirby Air Riders. You know, we played it not too long ago. I believe it was a couple of nights ago when the demo first came out. I got home around like 7 or so, 7:30-ish around there, and I hopped onto this guy's live stream. This guy named Von Fry, his YouTube channel is called LegendaryBadass, so go check him out. He makes all kinds of videos about all kinds of topics, but it's mostly like movies, video games, pop culture. This guy was mainly playing on Xbox, and I guess he decided to get the Nintendo Switch too, which I don't know if it's like, I can't remember if he said this is like his first Nintendo console in a very long time, but yeah, he seems to be really enjoying it for the most part, enjoying Nintendo as a console. So definitely check him out, LegendaryBadass. And it wasn't just me who joined his live stream and joined his actual, hobby in the game, or lobby, sorry, joined his lobby in the game. But, RetroFuzionGaming, he also joined as well as many of our other like subscribers and friends on YouTube. So there was quite a bit of us, and it was really fun. We were playing on this guy's live stream pretty much, and he was basically trying to game out for the first time. Now, it was really funny because let me tell you something about this game. People say that it's like a game that's easy to learn but hard to master. And you're probably thinking it's easy to just pick up and play and learn the tutorials and everything like that. But no, it's like you play the tutorials. You play the tutorials and everything. You pretty much are like, okay, I know exactly what to do. I got the hang of it. And as soon as you jump into the city trial, it's like you're just like forgetting everything, You're just immediately forgetting everything, and you're hitting the buttons wrong. Like, for example, the Y button. Y buttons are your special, right? But if you hold on to Y, your character just jumps and abandons the machine that you're riding on. So you can't just hold Y always like that. But at the same time, Y is also used to knock another player right off of his vehicle, like just drop kick him right off his vehicle and steal his vehicle. But you can only do that when you're prompted to. So in other words, if he is damaged, right, if he's hurt and his health is low, a target, like a target will just be locked in on him, basically letting you know that you could like hijack this guy's vehicle. You could just knock him right off and hijack it. And you have to have like perfect timing for it too, for the most part. You got to be careful not to do it too early or too late. So there's things like that, because here's how the game works. You use the analog stick, and you mainly only use two buttons. So it's B and Y, right? And for B, I mean, B, like, you're always moving, right? You're always moving. You don't hold down B to drive, right? To put the gas on. No, you're always moving. And to get faster, there's many ways to get faster. You're following this like glittery star trail that the other players leave behind, and the more you're consistently on there, the faster you're going to start going. It really helps. It's a really fun and interesting concept. So that's how you get faster. Or if you hit if you hit another player or whatever, it will give you a speed boost or whatever. Whereas like, in Mario Kart, hitting the other players with the green shell, red shell, whatever, it doesn't really give you a speed boost. But here, there's so many ways to get a speed boost, and that's what makes it really fun. Hitting a person gives you a speed boost. How do you hit a person? You toggle the left joystick, the left analog stick, left and right. Like you just go left and right a couple times and you do a spinning attack. If you suck up a random NPC that is like, there's a bunch of enemies on the map at all times. There'll be like a fighter. He's got like boxing gloves on. There'll be a swordsman, a dude with a sword. You suck them up or whatever, with any character, because it's not just Kirby. Like other characters could do it too. They could utilize the copying ability. You'll take their weapon, whether it's, just your fists, a sword, spikes, lasers, whatever it is. You'll take their weapon, and then you'll be able to use it on the other players. How do you use it? All you got to do is drive right up to them, and it will automatically hit them. So I really like that. It's like an automatic hit. You could still, I believe, press B to trigger it anyways, but it's really cool. Like the game is designed in such a way to where it is like it is easy once you get the hang of it and you understand the controls. And this stream was funny as hell because watching this guy, you know, like Vaughn, like he was like just like, man, what the heck is going on? I'm so confused right now. And I was just laughing because yeah, he was just like, he's like, okay, I literally don't know what just happened. Like he's playing this entire city trial. It's 5 minutes. Basically you have to collect all of these power-ups and attributes before the clock runs out. And whoever has like the best, the most efficient attributes, or has the most for that matter, is likely going to win whatever game you guys get thrown in together in, right? So you collect a bunch of power-ups or whatever, then you get thrown into some dust-up derby, which is like a battle royale. You're probably going to win just because of all the powers that you have, you know, the strength, the strength, attack, speed, all that good stuff, all right? Durability, weight, things like that. But then there's going to be different types of games like ones where you're air gliding and you basically, you have to have the farthest, you have to launch yourself, fly, and have the farthest distance, right? And so for that one, you need to get like the glide attributes, speed, stuff like that. And you have to make sure the machine you're riding is a very light machine, because if you're riding on a tank, that's not going to do it for you, you know, that's not going to help. So, but of course, whenever you guys are put into a game, or when you're at least put into the lobby of a game, you're able to vote which game you want to play in, right? So whether it's, you know, like some type of raid mode called versus boss, you're fighting against the Robo DDD, the Dust Up Derby, some racing mode, or wherever you're just racing against each other, or there's like a laser, I think it's called Laser Glide or something, where it's just a straightforward race, you know, no turning or anything like that, just straight down the line, but there's a bunch of giant lasers all over, and you got to like make sure you avoid them and not get hit, otherwise they'll slow you down. There's all kinds of different things like that, and it, you know, depending on what attributes you collected during the city trial is going to determine which will be the best game possible for you. Some people might not care. They probably want to play a game just because it looks fun. It's like, yeah, I want to play Dust Up Derby, and they probably don't really have the best power-ups and attributes for it. But yeah, this was a fun live stream because the first hour or so, he was just like, guys, I don't know, man. I do not understand this. I'm so confused. Don't know what I'm doing and whatnot. But like literally by the second hour, he pretty much was, you know, he had pretty much gotten the hang of it. And he was actually like winning like multiple games in a row. Like this dude was like, I think he won, like I remember at one point he won 4 games in a row, and he wasn't even really like giving himself much credit. He was just kind of like, yeah, I don't know how I'm doing this, guys. Yeah, I'm winning, but yeah, I don't know how. I'm still confused, just like all of you and whatever. But it was like he played the game for 4 hours. So he played it for 4 hours, and you know, the last couple of hours, he was definitely like, okay, I definitely understand it now, the controls and everything, and what's going on, how to do this, when to do that, things of that nature. And he was able to really, you know, have like fun with it, I guess, because he was actually, you know, he was actually understanding it, and he was, you know, putting everything that he understood to the test, and he was actually getting a lot of good results out of it. So it was a really fun stream. I highly recommend you guys check this stream out, especially if you're high on this game, if you're a Kirby fan. Yeah, just check this guy's stream out. It was very fun to watch, and it was fun to be a part of it too. I was playing it. I was, you know, I went by Gillzone, but whatever. I just recently changed my name to like Nukem Tendo. Because, you know, when you make a name on Nintendo Switch online, I think you could only use like 10 characters or something. And I wanted to be called Nukem Nintendo, but it wouldn't let me. So I just used my old gamer tag that I used to use for the Wii U and the Nintendo Wii, which was just Gillzone. It's like Killzone, but with the letter G instead, like Gillzone. So that's pretty much who I was in this game. If you end up watching the stream, that was me. But I went ahead just recently and I changed it to like Nukem Tendo. So it's like the word Nukem and then the last half of Nintendo, just Tendo. So Nukem Tendo, I think, will be my Nintendo Switch gamer tag for now on going forward. I think that makes more sense. But this was fun, dude. I mean, it's hard to tell what the resolution is just because of the art style of the game. I love how the game looks like a freaking video game. I just love how it's like colorful and fun looking. It just looks like it does. It's not trying to be photorealistic and beautiful. It's not trying to be cute with all that shit. No, it still looks good. Like, don't get me wrong. It still looks really visually impressive, but it looks impressive because it looks like a video game. It doesn't look like a, you know, some photorealistic, pretentious nonsense. So I really like that. I really wonder what the budget was for this game, because even though it doesn't look like a game that's like that tried to spend too much money on making the graphics as extremely impressive as possible, I mean, for one, it still looks really nice, and the level designs are really great, but it has such an insane amount of content. There goes me on the screen there. You can see that Gillzone character right there. Yeah, that's me. Anyways, it has and that guy, Mr. 10 Years, I believe that's the hero keeper of the shop. He's like, you know, he's one of the regulars that comes onto the live stream. So yeah, like, this game has such an insane amount of content. The level design is great. The graphics look beautiful too. The art style, everything looks really nice. I love the visuals of this game. I do wonder what the budget was, you know, because he did put a lot into this game. A lot of fun characters to play as, a lot of different modes. It's like Kirby Air Riders, the best way to explain it. It's like going to an arcade, right? Like a local arcade in town that's like a really big, fancy, like not fancy, but a really big, fun arcade, right? And it's got a buffet. It's got, you know, it's got so many different games to play. It's got racing games, shooting games, fighting games, or whatever. It's got all these different fun games, and it's got games that are probably, you know, more hard and competitive than others. That's what this game feels like. It just feels like this awesome Japanese arcade. Like some type of, it's like, feels like the ultimate Kirby arcade is the best way to describe it. And it's a fun game, guys. It really is. At first, you're going to be like, what in the world? I thought I had the controls down, but I don't. I'm so confused right now. Dude, all you can do, I mean, when you keep playing it, you're going to learn more. But if you just go back to the tutorials to kind of brush up on your skills and remind yourself how something works, and then go straight back into the city trial, you're going to get better and better and better, and you're going to just be able to have more fun. Now, even when you're losing and you're getting your butt kicked, it's still fun just because there's so much chaos happening, so many crazy things. It's hard to not, like, for me personally, I was having a good time even when I was losing and I was getting destroyed. And I think it's just because of all the chaotic fun that was going on. So right here, he goes right through the volcano. It takes him into this mysterious realm. Yeah, very, very fun game. It's extremely fun. I love the concept. The regular Kirby Air Ride itself, where it's just racing, very fun. Even that alone is very fun. It's a nice little racing game that lasts maybe usually like 2 minutes or so. So it's like a quick race, you know, but it's fun. You have fun doing that little quick race, and then you go on to whichever track you want to play in. The city trial, of course, super fun, super chaotic. I could see why it's the main event. It's like, it's just this, you know, epic, you know, battlefield of destruction. And it's so funny because the art style and everything, it's all cute and adorable. You know, it's Kirby for one, you know. It's Kirby. You got some other dude named Rick. He's a hamster, big fat hamster. It's just like, you know, it looks like this cute, fun game with all these, you know, it looks like the machines look like little toys that kids will play with or whatever. And the art style, it's just, everything about it looks like it's just this fun little game that's probably for the younger crowd. But then you play it and it's like, it's just a bunch of murderizing and destroying, lots of chaos, lots of violent destruction. Everybody's just slashing each other with swords, blowing each other up with projectiles, ramming into each other with their vehicles, and even, you know, pulling off, you know, combinations with their vehicles, fun stuff like that, man. It's really cool. You'll have all these random events happen. There goes me again. I'm playing as a hamster right there, as you can see. I'm that that fat hamster, Rick. Yeah, it's so fun. I can't recommend this game enough. It's an extremely fun game. And I think anybody who played the demo of this before, like at a game event or whatever, and they were just like, I'm not feeling it, just spend another 2 hours on it and you're going to get the hang of it. You're going to get the hang of this game and its controls and how it works. It's like simple and hard at the same time, because you know you're having to like understand when's the appropriate time to hit a button and how to hit it. But once you do get the gist of it, it's like, okay, I totally get it now. It all makes sense. And that's what happened with this guy here, and what happened with me as well. But this guy, yeah, at first he was just like, for the first hour or so, he was like, what? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I'm doing. It's very confusing, and I meant to do this, but that happened instead. But literally by that second hour, he seemed like he pretty much had gotten the hang of it, hang of the controls or whatever. And then he went back to the city trial training to, get some training in for the city trial. And then he finally understood, like, oh, okay, you can hijack another person's vehicle if, their health is low and you time it perfectly. And, you have that target locked onto them. So, super fun game. I can't wait to play it again. The demo right now is like, it's going to come back in 16 hours, I think. So, it's going to be like real early in the morning. I'll just wake up real early in the morning to play it because I really want to play it. It's a freaking fun-ass game. It's a great game. And I'm wondering if the next demo is going to have Top Ride, because this one didn't have Top Ride. It had Air Ride, City Trial. It had the Paddock, so you guys can join. The Paddock is basically that big lobby that you guys can run around in and create a game. And that's mainly what we were doing at first. Once I finally went to bed, Vaughn here pretty much just started, playing the tutorials, I think, and then he started jumping into like City Trial and just joining other people's games and whatnot. A lot of the games are just so fun. I mean, it's I can't think of a game where I was just like, that was boring, that sucked, I didn't like that. They're all fun, even if it's just like, the target practice game or the target game where you're flying and gliding into the target board and you're trying to get the most points, and you got the green you got the green target board, the target square, whatever, that's 100 points or whatever. And that one, typically you want a gun for that one, but the windows will close pretty quickly on this, so you gotta be really good with your timing on that. I haven't played the air dive one where you're diving down and you're trying to collect as many points as possible. That one looks really fun. Can't wait to try that one. The vehicles. All of the vehicles are very vastly different from each other. Like this tank vehicle you see on the screen here, it's a big heavy tank, but it also has some very weird controls to it, like when it comes to like the drifting and whatnot. You got like the paperweight or the paper Air Rider or something, where it's like just this paperweight or whatever that helps you to, fly up really high. You got ones that are meant for speed, ones that are meant for combat. I didn't see the bull tank. I wish the bull tank was there. It had the battle chariot, but not the bull tank. I want to ride on that bull tank because I want to like crush some people with that. Super fun. Every character has his own unique special. So Kirby's special, he just whips out the sword all crazy and he's just whacking everybody with the sword. Right here, what you're seeing on the screen, that's the Dust Up Derby, by the way. Here's another cool thing, by the way. You will always randomly get these events during the city trial itself, where it'll be like, everybody meet in this spot for a quick, short race. Everybody meet in this spot for a Dust Up Derby. And you'll compete in it, and depending on how good you do, you'll get a whole bunch of different items, right? So if you win first place, you'll probably get the most items. You'll get a bunch of speed boosts, strength boosts, heavy boost, glide, whatever, charge boost, whatever it is, attack boost, things like that. If you come in like third place, you'll still get a good amount. I don't know how many you'll get if you're in last place, maybe like 1 or 2 items or something, but it's like you'll still get rewarded, I believe. So there's that, like the Dust Up Derby, and then whenever they'll do a random event, like, oh, everybody meet here for a quick race. It'll be a quick race, but it's so fun because it's like, okay, the race is going to start here. It's going to go right through this, broken ship that's on the beach. And then it's going to go straight to the mall right? And it's like this mall, this underground mall or whatever, and it's so freaking cool. They put up a barrier or whatever, so you guys are racing, but I like how they like sometimes the space is like kind of, it's not big. The space isn't really wide, so you guys are just hitting each other the whole way, just you know, smacking each other with your vehicles and using projectiles, using your special. It is so freaking chaotic and fun. I love that. I didn't know that that was a thing that was just going to randomly happen during the city trial, and I'm glad it is, because that's just so fun. It's like, oh, hey, we're going to have a quick race real quick, and this is going to help us get a bunch of, you know, power boosts and specials, whatever. So fun. You'll have like a giant bird come down that you got to face. You'll have a UFO ship float over you guys, and it'll have a bunch of items on it. These mysterious stones or whatever, like you just saw right there, that mysterious stone, you got to break that, and it's going to give you a shit ton of like power boosts and whatnot. Yeah, man. And I just love the design of the city trial. I love the way the city trial looks. Absolutely love it. It's a really fun looking map. Right now, you can see Vaughn lost his says, oh, okay. He lost his vehicle, so now he's just running around as Kirby until he finds another vehicle. And that's another thing, the maps. There's all of these, you know, what do they call it? Like, you know, just these like markers on the map or whatever, like letting you know, oh, here's a vehicle right here. Here's how far away you're from it. It's showing you where the players are the whole time all around the map. You can see he's looking for a vehicle. I'm wondering he's going to get it. It's showing him where the winged vehicle is. Never mind. Someone else must have taken it. But yeah, I mean, you lose your vehicle, now you're having a... He's probably running around just to explore it, I guess. I'm not too sure what he's doing. I guess he's just trying to, yeah, explore it. But yeah. So yeah, that's City Trial for you guys. 5 minutes of just fun, chaos, destruction, and just merciless, you know, melee. And then you get thrown into whatever game, as you see right here. There's Button Rush, Oval Circuit, Skydive, Air Glider. So these are the games you could choose from. And it's like if you have good air glide attributes, you'll pick one of those two above. If you got good speed, you want to choose the other two in the bottom. Looks like he went with the Button Rush mode. Super fun, man. And I mean, I think you have up to 8 or 10 characters that you can choose from in just this demo. Now, when the actual game comes out, we don't know how many characters there's going to be total, but I'm going to predict there's going to be a crap ton. I'm predicting like we've only seen like 50% of this game, and there's still so much more to see. Now, we already know there's going to be 18 courses total. Supposedly, this is the only city trial is Skya. Who knows if there's something to unlock. Maybe we could unlock the original map. That would be really awesome, but we'll see. The bosses. Only Robo DDD is the boss you can face right now. And that's a really fun mode. And it takes a bunch of you guys to take him down. But we know there's going to be more. They said it in the second presentation. They showed, like they teased Nightmare and 02. And those are some really powerful Kirby villains right there. So imagine who else is going to come. Oh, man, I cannot wait. I can't wait for this game to come out. I'm so high on this game right now. I feel like getting the Kirby amiibo as well. I think I might get Kirby, Meta Knight, DDD, because, you know, they're like the main 3. But I also kind of want Chef Kawasaki as well. And Chef Kawasaki, I believe this is like his very first video game appearance. I don't think he's ever come out in a Kirby video game. I believe he is mainly known in the Kirby anime. I think that's where he's made his debut. And that just goes to show you that, you know, Masahiro Sakurai, he cares about Kirby so much that he cares about the anime, because he just cares about Kirby fans who also love the anime as well. It doesn't matter if he didn't have anything to do with it. He's bringing back everything Kirby. Everything Kirby, he is bringing it back. So, super fun game, guys. It is, the game, I highly recommend you pick this game up. Right now, you can download the demo or whatever, and you can start playing the tutorials. And I highly recommend you guys do that. Keep playing the tutorials to get as familiar with the controls as possible, so that way when you do get into a game, you'll have an easier time. You're not just going to be like a chicken with its head cut off. because if you decide to jump in a game having not learned anything, yeah, you're gonna be like, what's going on? I'm getting destroyed. I don't know what to do. How do I hit these guys? Is it Y? Is it B? It's like, no, actually, you keep tilting the analog stick left and right. That's how you hit guys. So it's really fun. It's fun. You definitely got to learn the controls, and once you do, it's just a blast from there. You know, it's a blast, and it's going to be very interesting to see pro players for this game, like people who are just insanely good versus people who are just not that good, because it would seem like you'd be able to, even though it's really hard to learn at first, it seems like after a few hours, you're going to be so good or whatever that everybody could like easily compete with each other. And at that point, the only people who are going to be like the pros are going to be people who have just like high levels of hand and eye coordination and are just really good at pressing buttons really fast and turning at the right moments, things of that nature, you know? So I can't wait for this game. I hope Top Ride will be available to play because I really want to see how fun that game's going to be. I know it's going to be different from just a regular Kirby Air Ride because of how they describe the controls. So super fun game. Yeah, I highly recommend you guys check this guy's channel out or check the stream out. You know, if you hadn't watched this stream, watch it because it is, at least for me, it was funny at first just watching him like he was just like struggling. He's like, yeah, I don't understand like what is going on here, guys. I'm really having a hard time with this right now. But then he like just became an Olympian like by the second hour, and he's just winning freaking first place matches like constantly. I think he won like 7 games in the first place or whatever. Like he really started to actually do really well. So highly recommend you check his YouTube channel out. Can't wait to see him do more Let's Plays. Right now he's currently doing Let's Plays of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So that's what he's going through right now. He's trying to finish that game. But hopefully we'll get more of him live streaming this game. And I'm pretty sure once the game actually comes out on the 20th, he's going to be live streaming the hell out of it, and I'll definitely be trying to hop onto those live streams because I definitely want to be part of that fun. And hopefully all of you guys, my subscribers, you'll jump in as well. And to you guys, my subscribers, whatever, who play on Nintendo Switch 2 and you plan on playing more of this game, you plan on playing the demo and joining us, please leave your friend code here in the comments below. Just tell me what your friend code is or whatever, and I'm going to try to like search you up and send you a friend request. That way we can have more friends there, and we can all get together and start playing this game. Because guys, it is really fun. I think it was just me and it must have been me and 4 or 5 other people that were playing on this with this guy. So let's see if we can get more people, more players. I mean, it's 16 players in the city trial, so let's try to get like, you know, another 10 more people. That would be freaking awesome. But yeah, so far, this is a day one purchase for me. This game is insanely fun. It's hard at first, but you'll get used to it. You'll understand it. You'll get the timing down and everything. Hitting people, like hitting other players, is so satisfying. Like it has that Super Smash Brothers satisfaction of just destroying people. When you punch somebody really hard and there's just that quick 1 second pause or whatever that zooms in on them right before it shows them flying away, like that, you know, it gives you, you like that feeling, that gratifying feeling of just the impact of your attacks. Like the impact of your attacks in this game are freaking awesome. The items that you get, the projectiles, missiles, bombs that you can throw and launch, and there's some bombs that just, it's like just an insane freaking explosion. It looks like a damn, it looks like a nuclear atomic bomb just went off, right? It doesn't look like a mushroom cloud, but it's just like a giant ball of fire. It's so freaking cool, guys. There's probably more I can say about this game that I'm not saying right now because I didn't like take notes or anything. Typically, I just get on here and start talking, but the game's really fun. Check this guy's live stream out. Check the game, you know, his impressions and playthrough of this game. It's 4 hours long, but it was very entertaining. It was very entertaining. It was also entertaining to see him finally make it to that little floating island that's way off in the distance. And I think that happened around the third or fourth. It happened around the third hour or so, or maybe past the second hour. He did upload a short on how to get to that island. So if you guys are curious and you want to know what's the best and smartest way to get to that island, he did upload a really good YouTube short of showing how you can do that. So I would highly recommend you guys check that out. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to show you guys really quick right here. You're probably not going to see it very well, but you can at least just hear him talking. This is basically the YouTube short of him getting to the island. You could just hear him explaining it.
Reach the island in Kirby Air Riders. In City Trial, there is an island full of power-ups that you can reach. But first, to get there, you're going to need plenty of glide-boosting power-ups. A top speed increase wouldn't hurt either, but also acquiring a winged star that will help you fly, as well as playing as Meta Knights will make it easier. When you have sufficient float, aim for the garden. If you can get aboard the garden, gain some speed, shoot off, and use Meta Knight's special to transform him, granting you wings for extra flight.
All right, yeah, so there's more to it, but I'm just going to show you that little clip for now. I mean, you probably could barely see it because of how YouTube Shorts work or whatever. But yeah, go check that YouTube short from him out as well. Again, the name of his YouTube channel is LegendaryBadass. So that's Legendary and the word badass kind of put together. Capital L for Legendary, capital B for Badass. It was a very fun time, guys. It was a very fun time. I'm glad most of you guys had joined it and played it. And hopefully we'll get to do that again really soon. I think tomorrow, or no, tonight, he's just going to be playing Tears of the Kingdom. So if any Legend of Zelda fans are here and you want to watch this Xbox player enjoy The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, then go check that out real quick. But yeah, before you guys go, leave as many comments as you can, like the video, share it, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Check out this guy's YouTube channel, but also be sure to give me your friend code, okay? Give me your friend code, and I will definitely send a friend request to you guys when I get on my Nintendo Switch 2 later. So that way we could get some more friends and get some more people in on this game. All right, with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off now and go do some stuff. I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have a good one.